You see, this was my body 30 days ago. I'm 4'11 and I weighed 117.8 pounds. Not bad, right? But I didn't feel good about my body. And here's my body now.
Guys. Oh.
I only lost almost 3 pounds. It's not a crazy transformation, but I feel good and stronger. Before I tell you what I did, let's go back 1 year ago. So I've been going to the gym consistently for a year, but instead of losing weight, I was gaining it. And I kind of knew why. Every time I did great, I'd reward myself with food. I would binge on the weekends after a long, exhausting week. I thought I deserved to treat myself for every small inconvenience or achievement, Then one day when I was scrolling on my phone, I saw this post. Anyone can work out for an hour, but to control what goes on your plate for the other 23 hours, that is hard work. So you're telling me that going to the gym for an hour is useless unless I prioritize my eating habits. Oh. So I challenged myself for 30 days. 1. Walk 10K steps every day. 2. Consistently working out for an hour. Any movement counts. 3. Follow a calorie deficit diet. Just pure discipline, commitment, and hard work. But before anything else, here's a timeline of my fitness journey and struggles. 2020 to 2022, I tried different diets, intermittent fasting, smoothie diet, no rice diet, even drinking apple cider vinegar. Yep, you've probably seen the video. But nothing really worked for my lifestyle, especially I'm Asian and I love rice. I was more stressed about food than anything, and my cravings were through the roof. Fasting made me weak in the morning, like I don't even have an energy to do a simple task. All I could think about was lunchtime and what am I gonna eat. The moment 12 noon hit, I binged because I'm starving and I'm drained. That's when I realized intermittent fasting wasn't for me. Especially the morning is usually the busiest part of my day and I need energy to function. When I was fasting, I'd stressed about eating during a specific time period, like my last meal would be at 7 p.m. and I think I need to eat super heavy to be able to survive the next day. Basically, I end up consuming more calories before bed. I know intermittent fasting works for a lot of people, but for someone like me who needs energy in the morning, it doesn't fit my lifestyle. I also tried replacing meals with smoothie, but I'd be hungry again in an hour or two. May 2024. I gave up on the idea of losing weight. I started going to the gym because I wanted to gain muscles and be strong. But it was stressful because I have no idea how to use the gym equipment. So I just walk on the treadmill and observe other people from afar. And I kept going back and slowly started asking people like, "Hi, do you know how to use this equipment?" And they were always happy to show me, and I realized I was overthinking it. I could have just asked for help. From my experience, gym people are actually really nice and willing to help. But here's another problem. I thought going to the gym would fix everything, and I was wrong. I started rewarding myself with even more food. Like, I went to the gym for 2 hours, so I deserve to eat all the desserts I want. And in my head, I'm gaining weight because I'm gaining muscles. Again, I had no clue about nutrition. I was just eating because I felt I deserve it. And that's when it hit me, I need to change my eating habits because I'm no longer in my 20s. April 2025, the challenge begins. 1. Walk 10K steps a day. My average would be between 5 to 6K, so pushing it to 10K was a bit difficult. After every meal, I would go for a quick walk, whether I was working from home or at the office. I have a 9 to 5 job, so squeezing it in wasn't always easy. And if I caught myself doom scrolling, I just put my phone down and start moving. But I'm gonna tell you this, it was only hard at the beginning. Now it feels like more natural. I know which route, I don't know how you pronounce it, but you know what I'm saying. So I know which route will give me extra 2K steps. So it's easier mentally without overthinking it. I made walking enjoyable by wearing something cute, grocery shopping, thrifting, anything that kept me off my phone and moving. 2. Consistently working out 1 hour a day. I focus more on strength training. I train different muscle groups on different days. Like example, a Monday would be upper body, Tuesday lower body, Wednesday core. If things felt repetitive and I need a break from the gym, I'd switch it up, do Pilates at home or at the park. I also biked on cardio days or used the treadmill. Not every day needs to be intense. Your muscles need time to recover. And here's the thing, if you don't enjoy your routine, you'll fall apart. So you really have to find what works for you. For me, strength training is fun because between sets, I get to sit there and be on my phone and I get to think, this isn't too bad at all. I've also noticed I'm lifting heavier now than when I started. Even though my weight didn't drastically change, my clothes fit differently, and that's when I knew it's working. 3. Follow a calorie deficit diet. I doubted this for the very first time, but the amount of effort I'm putting in with my workouts, I have to change my eating habits. Learning about calorie deficit opened my eyes because I was clueless about proteins, carbs, and nutrients. I wouldn't go too much detail because there are other YouTubers out there for that. But please look into it, study about calorie deficit. You'll be surprised how many good options you can have and it doesn't feel like a diet. When I switched to whole food, I started craving differently, like asparagus, avocado, eggs, kiwi, strawberries, unlike before. I also started looking into food that will spike my blood sugar and I avoided them because once it's spiked, you're gonna crave the whole day. So in the morning, I eat 1 to 2 boiled eggs. I keep breakfast simple. I'm super busy and I don't have time to prepare a fancy breakfast. So I'll say this over and over again, stick to a simple routine that works for your lifestyle. I also started eating more fruits and vegetables and I am obsessed with kiwi. I eat it every meal. Just a small amount though. It's good for your gut health, it doesn't spike your blood sugar, and it's low calorie. By the way, I didn't track or weigh my food. I'm just more aware of what I consume. Less fast food. I don't think I've had McDonald's in a month, to be honest. 10 things I learned in 30 days. 1. It's hard, especially if you don't see any changes in your body. Be patient. 2. Tracking your weight will give you different results. Don't give up. 3. Don't skip meals. I used to skip breakfast all the time, but for the last 30 days, I ate breakfast and I still lost weight. Number 4. Eat the right food in the morning to reduce cravings later in the day. Number 5. Don't go to the gym on an empty stomach. You need energy to lift. Number 6. Walk after meal. This will improve digestion and avoid blood sugar spikes. Number 7, volume eating helps you eat more food with less calories. Number 8, you don't need intense workouts every day. You need rest. Number 9, try new fruits and vegetables. You might discover your next favorite like I am. I love kimchi and sweet potato now. Number 10, do your own research and find what keeps you active and moving. By the way, I am not an expert in any way, just sharing what I did over the last 30 days. If you're thinking if I'm gonna continue the challenge, I don't see it as a challenge anymore because it's part of my everyday life now. If you love this video, please share it with your friends. It really helps me when you watch and engage. And please leave a yellow heart emoji if you made it to the end.